Hello, this is Hans Martin Jr., your real movie critic, co-host of The Real Movie Critic vs. The Cine Guy, where you can also find at certainpov.com. And yes, I am back, and yes, I am talking about another fighting game, so sue me. But this one is definitely a fun fighting game, that's for sure. And I am talking about Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Now, there's been a lot of Super Smash Bros. Games. However, this one, to me, is the most memorable. And it is for the Wii, which, honestly, I still love the Wii. I still play with the Wii. I mean, of course, I talk about the Nintendo Wii. And to me, it's still one of the fun systems out there that Nintendo has come up with. That's for sure. But when it comes to Super Smash Bros., obviously, you actually use the Wii controller as like a controller. And I think one of the first things that stands out why I love the Super Smash Bros. Franchise is you get all these cool different characters, and then you pick a cool stage, and then you duke it out. And it is different players you can select, like Mario and all the people that come with him. Or maybe Pikachu and all the people that comes with him. And then you got other people like Kirby and, man, it's so many other characters. Zelda and Link. Yeah, you got a lot of these different characters so you can work with. But for me, there's a couple characters I like to play with. The first one that I always like to pick is Bowser. Why? I don't know. It just seems like Bowser is just a fun type of character to play with. My favorite part is just showing up out of nowhere and then punching somebody out to oblivion. And with his other different moves like the fire breathing or fire blowing or fire crispying, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, he's definitely a fun character to play with. I also like playing with Pikachu. Other type of characters too, Kirby is definitely a fun one to play with. The Pokemon trainer is also there too, where you get one of the three Pokemon, Squirtle, my personal favorite, also Ivysaur and Charizard. And me being a big Pokemon fan, that's awesome to me. But with all that said, one character that they did introduce in this game, which I thought was great, because I am a big fan of this video game franchise, and that is Solid Snake from the Metal Gear Solid franchise. And he's everything that you want. He has guns, that remote control Nikita grenade launcher. He has bombs that he could set up. And of course, he could fight as well with the CQC and stuff like that. If you're a fan of the Metal Gear Solid game, you know what I'm talking about. But regardless, the best thing I like about the Super Smash Bros. Is it's a lot of fun to play with the people around you. It's something that definitely passes the time away, and y'all just grab a controller, pick your characters, and just have at thee. It's fun. I just like punching people around, and sometimes we get very competitive, and we really have to be strategic, depending on the level and the character you choose, to really try to beat that person. And yes, I think with 4 players makes this game a lot more fun. That's for sure. Now, just give you a couple quick stories of some memories that I have with the Wii. First things first, I started playing, this game came out when I was in college. That's when I started playing this game. And it was definitely a lot of fun. And especially when you're playing in the dorm rooms. One of my favorite things is with that special, that special crystal thing. And first thing is just fun, trying to beat people up, trying to get it, and then you get your special move. And then all craziness breaks loose, and you could only hope you could dodge it. And I personally like the Solid Snake one, where he gets on a helicopter and has this, this rocket grenade launcher thing, and you just try to aim it and just blow people out. And yeah, it's so much fun. I don't know. Some people like to play without it, but for me, I think that's part of the fun, is to have that special move, crystal, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, and then obviously, I moved on. The game moved on, but it wasn't until I started working again back in the dormitories as a dean, and they had that game for the Wii as well, and we started replaying it again. And not only did it bring back great memories, but it definitely brings out new competition as me, as this old wise master, trying to school these younger kids. And unfortunately, I probably do get beat because that's all what Gen Z people do. It's just play video games, I guess. Just joking. But yes, it's even if I lose, I still have fun. Especially when you play a kid that's very strategic. Like, he has 2 lives, I have 1, and all he does is just swallow me and jump off the ledge. Yeah, that's how crazy it could get with me. And especially when you think you're about to beat him, but then you do some type of special move, and then you end up falling off the cliff and you end up losing. Yeah, man. But you know what? That's the intensity and the funness that comes with the game. It's just a good time every time you play it. I mean, I have played the other ones on the GameCube. What do you call it? The other Wii version, which I can't remember, which the ones that nobody remembers, and even the Switch. But there's something about Super Smash Bros. Brawl that is special to me. And every time I see it, it is a lot of fun. And yes, you do need to learn how to play it because some of these levels are very small. You could just fall off real quick. But once you get used to it, it's fun. And so, yes, when we do play, I hope with me as Bowser, I could punch you with that final blow, and then you could go fly all the way out and maybe even all the way to the screen and lose that final life. And that's how I beat you. But yeah, that's pretty much all that I want to say about Super Smash Bros. Brawl for the Wii. Still one of my favorite Nintendo game systems. Alright guys, this is Hans Martin Jr., your real movie critic, and I'll talk to y'all later. Happy gaming.